Nearly everyone can recall growing up as a child that the ultimate breakfast food was cereal from Battle Creek, Michigan, thanks in part to the efforts of W.K. Kellogg, whose creative talents developed the Corn Flake in 1898. The central Michigan city eventually became known as the cereal capital of the world. Over the years, millions and millions of boxes of a variety of types of cereals have been produced and shipped from Battle Creek, Michigan. For decades, the Kellogg's plants were open to the public for fascinating tours of its operations.
As I recall, it was such a great event. Our school class went, and coming through the gate, seeing big Tony the Tiger, and he was so large at the time, and then going through the plant, watching all the machinery. Tour guides were exceptionally nice. I wished I could do that someday.
Suddenly, for health and safety reasons, tours were discontinued. The tours were missed by the public, which led to community efforts to establish an experience similar to those early days. A family attraction designed to be both entertaining and educational. Kellogg's Cereal City USA was developed and opened. Michael Cooper of the Cereal City organization invited Michigan Magazine to come on down to experience Battle Creek's newest attraction, which we gladly accepted. With the sweet smell of cereal filling the air, we arrived to a colorful and fascinating world of nostalgia and fun.
Good morning, this is Michael. I've seen you before up in the Great North.
Welcome to Kellogg Cereal City, USA. A pleasure to have you here, Barry.
Well, thank you. You told us that this is one of the places that we've got to stop by because it's pretty new, isn't it?
It is. Opened up June 1st, 1998 to the public. It's been a dozen years since Battle Creek had cereal plant tours, and now we're here.
And we're going to find out more about the history and the heritage of cereal here in the Cereal City. I mean, there's a lot here. I mean, this is pretty much synonymous with cereal, Kellogg's, and all sorts of great things to taste, huh?
Absolutely. Many different companies have made cereal here in Battle Creek, so no matter what company works for or what your folks work for, people love cereal. They're very proud of their city.
And this is pretty much a place where you can touch down and find out all about the heritage we've got here.
It's a lot more than just learning how cereal is made. Very important history on 100 years of health and nutrition, of eating grain-based foods, as well as lots of different fun nostalgic items, ads, and just lots of fun for the family.
Oh, great. And you're going to introduce us to a lady who can tell us more about what's here, right?
That's right. Our Director of Marketing, Kathy Krenger.
Kathy. Hello, Kathy.
Hi.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
And we have Cereal City now. This is a new operation. I mean, this is it's only been in operation how long? When did your grand opening?
We opened June 1st of this year to the public, and really it's been kind of sad. The factory tours of the Kellogg Company closed in 1986, so it's been quite a while since anybody's been able to come and see this production line and see how cereal is made. And really the first time ever to really learn the entire cereal story, because we've got so much to offer here that tells that.
And it is such a story to tell because Battle Creek has heritage all its own as far as cereal production and whatnot.
Absolutely.
So many people, synonymous when you think of Battle Creek, you think of cereal.
Yes, they say it's the most well-known city of its size in the world because everyone knows about Battle Creek and sending in your box tops to get your premiums and things like that. So
right, now what do we have here that is, you could tell us about exactly the theme of this? It's a family operation, I mean a family theme type of situation, both educational and fun too.
Yes, it's very educational and very fun. Really the big thing here is it's very state of the art. A lot of hands-on interactive exhibits. We want kids to be able to, get involved with the facility. We've kind of called it an attraction. It's a museum in some ways, but an attraction in the sense that you're going to have a really good time when you're here. One of our sections is called Cereal City, and everything in there you can put your hands on and it talks back or it lights up or it does something. So the kids are learning about health and nutrition or the cereal heritage or advertising and marketing or production and distribution, but they're having fun. So they kind of don't even know that they're learning while they're doing it. So it's a great thing for parents to do with their kids or adults to even do on their own. There's a lot of nostalgia in a lot of this stuff.
That's a great concept. Now, how did this come about? I mean, there were, as you said, tours to the factory. Was that a necessity, health reasons or insurance reasons, or why did this come about? How did it come about?
It was kind of a combination of those things. There was a lot of it was a safety issue. It kind of got put on hold because here in Battle Creek, like you said, it's very important to the people here, and they wanted to do something to replace it. So this is where we came from. They've been trying to come up with the perfect thing to replace those tours, and that's where Kellogg Cereal City USA came from. They put a little bit of the tour, a little bit of some other things, and came up with this.
And a lot of fun, I can tell. The tour is going through right now.
Yes.
All ages are going to be able to experience this and have a lot of fun.
Actually, these were groups that booked up before we even opened.
Oh, I see.
And so
Okay.
in the fall and the winter, we're closed on Mondays, and then we're open Tuesday through Sunday. And in the summer months, probably around Memorial Day, we'll be open 7 days a week again. So people really, for a lot of the groups that come from far away, they book, months ahead of time, which is great. We can really make it a perfect event for them once they're here, if we have that time to plan. So it's really nice.
Okay, Kathy, I'm excited. Why don't we hit a few of the highlights if you could, okay?
Sure.
Where are we going to go to
Sure.
first?
Well, we can take a quick peek into the Best of Your review. They just emptied out the show, and we can kind of show you what it looks like.
Oh boy. Best to you review, eh? All right. Oh my goodness.
The fun thing about what this show is, it's a really good introduction to the whole facility. It tells the whole cereal story, and it does it on these two huge screens here. There's the television, and then this one actually, when it's all lit up, looks like a window pane, and that's where Sweetheart of the Corn comes out, and Sunny, and they kind of tell the whole story, as well as Dr. Kellogg and W.K. Kellogg, who come out and kind of tell their little side of things here.
Is this kind of a multimedia, audio animatronic type of
yeah.
thing?
Well, from our downstairs orientation, we quickly made our way upstairs, where we heard a lot of commotion and laughter. We were walking into the world of cereal we only imagined existed as a child. But here it was in all its virtual reality.
Oh my goodness.
Well, this is kind of the center area of the
look at
facility. You can see we've even got our sign pointing people in direction, where to go, and what to see.
Kids Play production online. My God, this is kind of a fantasy land
It
here.
sure is.
Really neat.
Cereal City is really kind of a cartoon-looking land. You'll see the doors are crooked and, different.
Goodness. Kathy, what's happening over here?
You can get your photo put on a box of cornflakes.
Oh
It's the
boy.
ideal souvenir. Well, this here's Cereal City, and this is the area I was telling you about that is very hands-on.
boy.
It's kind of set up like a little town. And then this area really focuses on advertising and marketing.
Well, that was a key part. Everybody remembers the advertising.
And absolutely,
That was just as
everyone-
fun as the cereal.
It sure was. They really were very innovative at the Kellogg Company, too. The first people to use spokespeople, the first ones to have premiums in boxes. So they did a lot. Right here is where you can actually press some of your favorite TV shows
Oh, let me think
and see
here.
how they were sponsored.
Oh, hey, who could forget Rin Tin Tin? Hey, Dal, remember that? Let's see. Here it is. Oh. Isn't this great?
Here's some of the other great cereals that Kellogg has produced.
Oh,
and everybody gets to vote for their favorite cereal every
Really?
day. So
Well, where are you from? Let me talk to you a little bit. Where are you from?
We're from Westland.
Westland, just
Yeah.
a stone's throw. I've got a very
Yeah.
strong arm. You're enjoying your tour here?
Yes, we are.
Isn't this
We're
educational?
We're here with the senior group from Dyer Center in Westland.
So you pretty much can tell, the evolution of Kellogg's and the other cereals in this state. A lot of these bring back a lot of good memories too.
My favorite is Kellogg's Corn Flakes and Rice Krispies.
Oh, there you go. Did you vote? Have you voted yet on the tally? You vote for your favorite cereal. There's got Frosted Flakes, Sugar Pops, Cocoa Krispies, Fruit Loops, Corn Flakes.
From here, we made our way through dozens of other interactive exhibits that would intrigue every member of the family. What intrigued me most was the next areas of Cereal City, an actual reproduction of a cereal production line that takes you from the grits to the flakes to the vitamin enhancement process to the packaging and, of course, the tasting. Good. From there, we made our way to probably my favorite area, and that was the historical timeline.
And this whole process really takes you decade by decade through the cereal story. So starting with really where it all came about, which was the Battle Creek Sanitarium and the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Ellen White and Dr. John Harvey Kellogg, which some people may or may not know, really was the person who got W.K. Kellogg involved in healthful nutritional eating, and together they accidentally really discovered cereal one night, trying to create a healthful food for their guests at the Battle Creek Sanitarium, which was all about keeping fit and vegetarianism. So they had left out a product that they were trying to experiment with overnight, and had a different texture, and they thought, well, let's just see what happens with this. When they put it through the rollers, they had flakes, and there you go. The rest is history.
I learned more in the few short hours about one of our state's major industries, the cereal industry, than in my entire life that day. Battle Creek definitely influenced generations of American families' eating habits. Before we called it a day at Cereal City, USA, we accomplished two of my childhood dreams. Both Del and I got our pictures on the front of a cereal box. And I got the chance to meet Tony the Tiger in person after all those years. It still was great. It's new and it's a must-stop in Michigan, both educational and fun for the whole family. Cereal City, USA, in Battle Creek, Michigan.